Hey, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, then welcome. Today is going to be a very short video just about how I organize the curriculum. If you didn't see my previous video, I am doing homeschool preschool with my daughter Alani, who is 3 years old. We have been using the Busy Toddler Playing Preschool curriculum. I'm really enjoying it. I really like the flexibility that it has. I find having a basket to organize my curriculum to be really helpful, so it really doesn't matter what you are using. I'll just show you what I keep in the basket and how I switch things out for the different units. Okay, so this is my curriculum basket, and this right here is an overflow basket. I'll get into that a little bit. I have not switched things out yet. We are about to head to the library, so I figured this was a really good time to show what we do. So our previous unit was on colors, so I'll take out all of these books. I let Alani pick out a book when we go to the library, and this is the one that she picked, but the rest of these I got because of what was suggested for the curriculum. The unit suggested this book, Green, which was a really good book for the color green. Blue is a really nice book for the color blue, but it is also a book that is good for if you are talking about loss with your child. That is not something that I had been planning on discussing. I should have read this through before I picked it, but it does go through the topic of loss. So if that is something that you are interested in, I feel like this does it in a really nicely illustrated and simple way. This was actually a lot of books. The next unit will be nursery rhymes, and I'm getting an anthology, so I won't have this many books in my basket. There is always a letter that we're focusing on, so this book is always in the basket, and we use the Hola Amigo boxes. This is what came in the last box, so I've been keeping this in here, and then I take most of the things out of the boxes and put them into these pockets so that it's just easier and it takes up less space. I absolutely love these pockets. I keep the big preschool book in here. I mentioned in my previous curriculum video, I paid the extra to get the spiral bound because it makes it so much easier for me to turn to a page and flip it over and for her to work on it and it not be closing or difficult at all. All right, so here is the curriculum. This is what I do. Right now I'm using a clothespin because I haven't actually purchased tabs yet. I don't want to really show the entire curriculum. This is a paid for resource. I go through the supplies list and I just make sure I have everything. There is a general supplies list and then there is one per unit that breaks up what you're going to need for that specific unit. Most of the things are things that I already have in my house. And then since this unit is on nursery rhymes, it suggests different books. I check online to see what's available at my library. They do not have the real Mother Goose, but they do have the neighborhood Mother Goose. I had never heard of this story, but I looked through it online and I'm actually really excited to get this book. So this is the only thing that is in the curriculum basket that Alani doesn't touch. This is obviously just for me, but the rest of the things are for her to use. Another thing that I keep in my basket is these letters, as well as all of these are magnetic, but these little items that can go with the letters. I got these letters in the Target dollar spot. And then I got these at Lakeshore Learning, and I just pull whatever bag that I need for the letter. Last week was colors, and the letter was R for rainbow. So I had this bag, and we worked with these things. What I like is since I already do have it with a couple letters in a bag, we can work on which of these items actually start with R, which is just a fun activity that we do during circle time while we're going over the letter. I will be putting these away and then I will take out the letter that we are using for this unit. In this basket is where I keep those types of items. I have the Let's Play School Fundamentals printables, so I have this and then I have the next month ready to go for when I need to switch that out. I talked about that a bit in my last curriculum video, but I don't need to switch that out quite yet. It is still September. So in here I have the rest of my letters, so that is what I will switch out. I have these bags labeled and then within them I have them broken down into more bags. Since our letter for this unit is N, I will use this bag and I will put this into the curriculum bin. The other thing that I have in this bin is her busy binder. So then I will get everything reorganized again, the busy binder, the Let's Play School curriculum. I will put my binder in here as well. Her preschool book goes back in, as well as all of the things for her Spanish learning. And then this letter book goes in. So the only other thing that I will need is the book that we get for the library. So since I actually do have so much space in here, I am going to add these back in so that we can work on our letters. This month in here, there are a few letters. Again, I don't do the reading, so I can get the eval blocks from here, and she can work on turning these to match the different CVC words. And I can't really do it with one hand very well, but these spin. And so she'll be able to make the different words. Not all of the letters are on here for this because these are two separate things. This does have its own cards. This is just another way for her to use these blocks. So yeah, the only thing I have to add in there is our library book, but that is how I organize our curriculum basket. It is super easy. I can do it really quickly, and that's what I like about it. I don't have to search for a ton of things. Most of what I need is already in here, and then I just have to switch out a few things, but not very often at all. Another thing I'm doing differently this year is I have actually moved all of our supplies to baskets like this. We just didn't have the space in the kitchen anymore for me to have everything in that cabinet. So these bags and these bins have really come in handy for me to keep everything organized. So I hope that was helpful. So far, the system is working really well for me. So we will see as the school year continues. If things are just not feeling as organized, then I will just make adjustments. I just think it's very important to be flexible. Let me know in the comments what you do to keep things organized. And also, if you are using a certain program, please let me know. I absolutely love what we're using, but I do like to kind of just see the other things that are out there. Maybe for next year, I'll use something else. If you liked this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.